38th video from the eShop Web Project Development series. So in this video, we'll be talking about something very interesting. So in my previous video, we talked about the design of our message sending page or our chatting page. So in this video, we'll be talking about how to chat with a person and how it's built in our message page. So let's begin. So using this drop down in my home page, I can go to my message page. So we talked about this design in my previous video. So now let's begin to examine this process. So y'all can see that this is the design of my message sending page. So let's take for example WhatsApp. So now if we are sending a message to a person, the person who receives it gets it as an unread message. So once he or she clicks it, then he or she can reply for it. So this is also the same process. So now y'all can see that I have got a message from Vinudhi Wahalathanthri, my brother, as dear customer, thank you for contacting eShop. Mention your issue and comment in the chat box. So once I click this, y'all can see that I can reply for this message now. So y'all can see that the sender's profile image, the message, and the date time has been added. So now, for the moment, I haven't sent any messages. So now, if I go to my database, I have hard-coded this. So, let's reply for this message. So I'll give a reply as, yes, I didn't get the package, and now I'll send it. Okay, so now it's successfully sent, and now I'll reload it, and once I click this, y'all can see that my message has been successfully sent. Okay, so now when I go to my sent tab, y'all can see that the message I sent has been appeared over here. So it's really interesting about this process. So let's talk about this thoroughly by connecting with another browser and checking it with another email. So for the moment, I have joined with my brother's email in this browser. So y'all can see over here. So now y'all can see that in this recent table, my brother has received the message that I have sent over here. So once I click this, y'all can see that this message he has sent has appeared in blue, and the message I have sent has been appeared in white. So now let's talk about this thoroughly by adding our pages like this. So now I didn't get the package. So now let's type a reply for this as, okay, I'll check. And now success, reload, and let's see whether the message has been sent. And we scroll it down. Success! The message has been successfully sent. So let's see how it's viewed in my page. Okay, so y'all can see that I have received a new unread message. So once I click it, let's see what we get. So I scroll down. Okay, so y'all can see that I have got a message as, okay, I'll check. So this is the process of this message sending page. So if we move on to our database and reload it, y'all can see that the messages I have sent, the date, time, the status, and the email from and the email to has been added over here. So let's move on to see the backend codes I have given for this amazing process. So these are the codes I have given for my message page. So we talked about the design and the codes of it in my previous video. So let's talk about these codes. So over here I have added my header, and let's talk about our body section. So we discussed about our design and the codes we gave for it. So in this video, we'll be doing the programming part of it. So let's see what I have done. So inside these two divs, the container fluid and the row, I have started a PHP script. So firstly, I have included my header.php. Then I have given a require for my connection.php file. So over here I have ended my PHP script. So over here, before ending my PHP script, I have assigned $session new email to $mail. So this user email I have assigned to $mail. Okay, so over here I have divided this section using an HR. So over here, our tab starts. So over here y'all can see that if I again go to my browser, I have created a small background over here to put my reasons and to view my messages. So over here I have created that. So over here y'all can see that I have made a div to check my reasons or the messages I sent or received and the unread messages. So from here we can view that. So we talked about the design of it, so let's move on to the programming part of it. So over here inside this div class called 12, I have given a PHP script. So inside this PHP script, I have given a result set as message rs to a database search as select distinct content, date, time, status from, and I have taken those data from the chat table where 2 is equal to $mail and these should be ordered by the date time in the descending order. So this distinct stands for unique. So then this result set will search the data uniquely from our database. So over here I have added my 2 tabs. So these 2 tabs are my received and sent messages. So over here I have created 1 tab and the data or the codes for it. So these are the codes I have given for this received tab. So over here inside this PHP script, you can see that I have taken the num rows of my result set, and inside this for loop, I have taken the data I fetched from my result set. So if my message data status is equal to 0, then I should have a result set as user rs, which is assigned to a database search as select all from user where the email is equal to the message data from. So then I have taken the data which I fetched from the result set over here. So likewise I have taken the data from my image rs as well. Okay, so let's move on to see what I have done next. So over here I have made an onClick as view messages. So I have also sent a PHP script with it as a PHP echo as message data from. So this is for this onClick. So once we click it, this onClick should work. So let's move on to see the JavaScript codes I have given for this view messages. Okay, so over here I have taken the email and then I have started an XML HTTP request. And inside this, I have assigned Vati to our response text. And over here, I have taken the ID which I have given for my chat box. And for that, I have taken the inner HTML as C, which I made over here. So then, let's move on to see what I have done in this view message process. Okay. So if we move on to our view messages process, over here, so these are the codes I have given for it. So over here inside this PHP script, I have started a session and given a require for my connection.php, and then I have assigned $session new to $session new email to receive a mail and $_get e to send a mail. So this e is the ID we got from our JavaScript side. So over here, I have made a result set for my messages. So for that, I have given a database search as select all from chat, where the from is equal to the sender mail, or the to is equal to the sender mail. So this is the result set, and I have taken the num rows of it. And over here inside this for loop, I have taken the data from my result set and assigned it to the message data. So if my message data from is equals to the sender mail we made over here, and the message data 2 is equal to the receiver mail we made over here. So if they are equal to these, so then inside that I have made this use rs and this image rs. So let's see what I have done inside this sender side. Okay, so over here inside this div, I have given a PHP script as a if block. So over here I have checked whether is set $image data path, so then my image should set. So if not, the normal default image should come. So over here I have added the way my email should appear. So if a person has sent a message, then that person's email should appear. So if I have sent a message, then my email should appear. So this is that process. So likewise over here, I have made the receivers one. Okay, so let's move on to see our message.php codes again. Okay, so likewise after this onClick, I have given anchor tag, and over here I have made a div as a class as media. So over here I have added my image, and over here I have added the user's F name, L name, and the date time sent. And over here I have added a paragraph to echo the message data content, which stands for the message we sent. Okay, so I have done the opposite over here inside this else. Okay, so next let's move on to see our next step. So for our sent messages, so once we have sent a message, the messages we sent should appear in the sent messages tab. So over here I have given a PHP script, and inside that I have made a result set as message rs2. For that I have given a database search as select distinct content datetime status 2 from chat, where the from should be equal to the $mail, and they should be ordered by the date time in the descending order. So likewise I have taken the num rows of it, and inside this for loop I have taken the data of it. So over here for this view messages I have taken again this onClick with the from. So if we move on to our script, we have done the same thing, and in our view message process, this is that code. Back to our codes. So likewise I have created that from as well. So these are the codes I have given for it. So next, over here I have added my text. So when we want to send a message, so this is the most interesting part happening over here. So over here I have given an ID as chat box. So over here I have added the text. So let's see what I have done for this onClick send message. So if we move on to our JavaScript side, in this function I have given a variable as var email, which is assigned to our mail. So we made this our mail in our text side. So then $txt should be equal to message text. So these are the IDs we made in our message.php side. So over here I have made a post, a form, because we are sending these details in the post method. So I have append them to new values over here. So our email is going to be our in HTML. So over here inside this XML HTTP request, y'all can see that inside this if block I have made, if my response text is equal to success, then my window.location should reload. So likewise, I have sent these details in the post method to my send message process. So let's see what I have done in it. So these are the codes I have given for it. So over here inside this PHP script, I have started a session and given a require for my connection.php, and I have also assigned the $session new email to the sender, and receiver is equal to $post e, and the message is equal to $post t. So over here I have coded the date time, and over here I have coded the way it should be saved in my database. So if all of these has successfully happened, then I should receive an echo as success. So these are it for this message sending process. So this process is very interesting. It's very fun to send messages. So I hope you all understood what I explained. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. So I'll be back with a new video. So stay tuned. Have a nice day and bye.